right in front of me is the updated 2024 Ford F-150, and this one in particular is an F-150 Tremor. And in front of that is Mike Levine. He is the director of Ford Product Communications. And Mike, you're going to tell us a little bit about the updated F-150. And let's start with this big wench right in front.
Yeah, I love this. This is Tremor model, so you can think of Tremor. It sits between our FX4 off-road package and the F-150 Raptor. If you're looking for something in between, Tremor is your answer. New for 24 with F-150 Tremor is we've updated the styling. And in particular, we've given Tremor its own unique look. Before it looked like the rest of the lineup. Now you can see it's got its own unique grille, has this active orange accent around the grille itself, and it's got very cool signature lighting as well in the headlamps. And another big improvement for both Tremor and F-150 Raptor is the modular front bumper. So with a modular front bumper, it's different bits,
and that's this guy right down here.
That's how we can do the winch.
Okay.
So the winch can be an aftermarket add-on, and the modularity means you don't have to take the full bumper off to do it.
I see. So it's making it easier for you to accessorize the truck exactly as you want.
Exactly, especially for an off-road customer. This is a big help, and if you happen to damage it off-road, it's easier to fix it as well.
Absolutely. Now we should take a quick look because these are more off-road friendly tires as well, but there's actually something you want to show me in back.
Yeah, so let's walk around back. And speaking of the tires, it has General Grabber off-road tires.
Okay.
These are 33-inch General Grabber off-road tires.
Wow.
They're great tires.
Yeah, and I feel like I've driven that on different Ford truck products. Maybe it was on the Super Duty off-road that I drove it.
Yeah, check Super Duty. Ranger Tremor also uses General Grabber tires.
Okay, very good. And then generally speaking, when we're looking at it, there's an example of that
active orange
accent you were talking about.
Active orange.
For the Tremor. But generally, the side of the F-150 is largely similar to what it was pre-refresh.
Yeah, correct. I mean, we've really freshened up the front ends of the vehicles, along with a very cool innovation in back.
Okay.
So for our customers that are looking for a bit more functionality out of a tailgate, especially when towing, we have the new Pro Access Tailgate. So Pro Access Tailgate, it works just like a regular tailgate does, up down. But then we've got this new piece right here, so you can open it up. So
swings out like a door.
Yeah, swings exactly. So swing out door, and what's great about this is you don't have to put the tailgate down, and this gives you additional reach into the back of the cargo box.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so much easier to get back here, especially if you're towing with a trailer and you can't put the tailgate down.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you can come over here, you can open it up just as much as you need, and then you can reach in and get easier access to the cargo. So Pro Access Tailgate is a new option.
Yeah, that's very cool. Now, is this something that, how available is this option? Is it only specific F-150 trims?
Yeah, so if you go on to Build and Price tool for F-150, you can configure each F-150 and see what the options are that are available.
Okay, very good. Now I know that there's more things to look at inside. You want to jump in there?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll go around this way.
All right, we've made it inside the 2024 F-150, this one being the Tremor, and you can see some of the orange accents inside as well, but we're looking at a couple of big screens too.
Yeah, absolutely. So we still have our large screen in the center, and then now we have an available digital cluster.
I see.
So that used to be for Raptor only. Now we've got it for across the F-150 lineup.
And it's got that nice graphic animation to look at.
Yeah, and it'll change the information that's displayed depending on what drive mode you're in. You can change what you want to see if you want to see tire pressures, off-road, what off-road mode you're in. So it's very easy to customize and personalize the information that you want to see with the digital cluster. The other thing that's very cool, and we continue this from before, is we've got our great work surface.
I love this feature. I drove an F-150 hybrid. I'm trying to remember if it was titanium or platinum. It was one of the high ones, and this was just a great feature. I had a lovely lunch.
Yeah, it's great for nourishment, or if you want to have some productivity with a laptop. What we learned from watching our customers was that they were kind of creating almost their own table, and so by taking the armrest and spreading it out like this, you get this very great work surface. And then speaking of hybrids, like you were just mentioning, we continue to offer F-150 hybrid. Has great features like Pro Power on board, where you can generate up to 7.2 kilowatts of power, power a job site. If you have a power outage, you can power appliances. And we're doubling production of the F-150 hybrid.
That's fantastic. And I'm sorry, I was trying to jump in there because I tested that as well on the hybrid, and I powered some floodlights and an electric chainsaw with no problem at all. It was a cool feature.
Yeah, 7.2 kilowatts of power output is pretty generous.
Yeah, only outdone by the F-150 Lightning, which goes up to, is it 10 or 9.5 or something?
It is 9.6 kilowatts.
There you go, yeah. But yeah, that's a healthy amount of power to use, kind of generator replacement for most applications.
Absolutely, yep, and it'll quietly idle, and just a really great feature for camping or for work or for your home.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah, and it's a cool, big, generously spaced interior. Generally speaking, just not Tremor specific. Are there any other notable things that we should know about the F-150 update?
Yeah, like I said, hybrid is now going to be available. It's going to be about 20% of the mix, 21% of the mix. That's double what we had before, and we've repriced the hybrid so it has the same price as our 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine.
Interesting.
So you don't have to pay extra to get the hybrid. You can make a choice. You can go either EcoBoost or you can go Power Boost hybrid.
And then the Power Boost hybrid, if I remember correctly, it's like a little bit more on horsepower too. It's like 430 instead of 400.
Yep, short of a Raptor, you're going to get the most power out of the F-150 Power Boost.
Yeah, that's great. So you still have a huge array of choices with the F-150. Does it still start at XL?
Yeah, correct.
Yep.
Still starts at XL.
Yeah, and then you can go all the way up to Raptor R, I suppose, if you really want to go all the way. And a huge amount of variations, and then there's off-roading options. There's different, how much of a work truck you want to make it options. You can get pretty darn luxurious in these things. The choices feel virtually endless.
Yeah, we have an F-150 for every customer. So from XL work truck to F-150 Raptor for off-road. And then of course we have F-150 with a 5-liter V8 or EcoBoost. You can go F-150 hybrid. And of course we have F-150 Lightning, which is electric.
Yeah, oh, wow. Yeah, and so the V8 still remains with us. That's great to hear.
Yep, we have trucks for every customer that's out there. Some customers like to tow very frequently, and they'll tow heavy trailers. A 5-liter V8 is a great choice for a customer who tows frequently.
And there's been a lot of improvements with hybrid technology, electric technology, and all of that. But yeah, nothing rumbles like a V8. That's still true.
Yep, again, great to have a V8 option. Also great to have EcoBoost. Great to have a Power Boost hybrid, and if you want to go quick, it's pretty tough to beat a Lightning.
Very true. Well, Mike, thank you so much for taking the time. It's cool to see this updated truck, and I appreciate it.
Great, thanks, Robin.